Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit fun today for y'all, hopefully. Today, I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to make the honorable mentions. They're a lot of fun to make, and I, apparently have a Mac. I'm gonna get rid of this right here. um, Fun to make. I really don't know what to say to you. If you have a Windows, I think there's a way to download it online. Um, there's like an online, what would you call it? Yeah, download it from online. I'm not responsible for any viruses. Anyway, so I do it with iMovie, simple as that, free built-in for the Mac. So if you have a Mac, you're in luck. So there are a few steps to make the honorable mentions, and I'm going to start at the first step, which is get your media of the videos you're going to use. I use Fail Army. Sorry if Fail Army, if you don't like me using your videos, it's too bad. I don't think they will, though. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go out for a minute. Sorry, guys. I was working out like 5 minutes ago, and I had this thing connected to the Bose speaker. So, I guess we're gonna not worry about it, and just get a fails of the week video. I would watch the videos yeah, I would definitely watch the videos before you download them, and I'm gonna show you how to download them, and I'm gonna watch them very quickly too. So I'm gonna pause it. Alright, so you don't have to, like, watch the whole video. Sometimes I like to. You can just skim through it. When I see good videos, I mean something with an impact, not too hurtful. I guess you can make it look a little bit painful, but, because, you're gonna see why in a minute. Well, now we're gonna download it, and, I'm pretty sure some of y'all know how to do this, but for those that don't, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you copy and paste. In a Mac, you press Command and C. I'm pretty sure you knew that. Then, go to MP4 converter. It really doesn't matter which one you say. So now it says MP3. You're just gonna have to change that to MPEG-4. And paste the link. Command V. Might be a little bit inappropriate here, but I really don't care. It's just go right to the download. My throat's a little bit bad today. Click download. Here is crap load of crap. Don't do it. It might put a virus on it, so don't fall for the crap load of crap. We're gonna wait for this to download. I'm gonna stop it again until it downloads. Alright, got it back up now. And just in case y'all are wondering, the Final Cut Pro is a trial, so don't get jealous. Although I do have a trick to keep it, you can look that up. Well, anyway, I got this now, encoded it. Got a perfectly fine video, and it's gonna be saved. I'll just show you. I'm gonna go into iMovie now, and okay. Alright, I think you can just follow my mouse, because sometimes I get a little bit confused too. It's normal if you get confused. Like anything, but, obvious. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Import. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna import. Oh, no, that's not how I do it. I'm sorry. I get confused sometimes too. It's human nature. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag this into here. Now it says, yeah, import select. And it should import just like that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna press this icon here and zoom it in. It makes it easier for us to grab the clips, which we're gonna do next. That looks pretty freaky. I don't think I would want that to happen to me. Alright, so how you select your clips. Now, what iMovie used to do is you could press and drag, and it would like do a section. It doesn't do that anymore, and I despise the fact it doesn't. So like I said, get ones with impacts. It you know, some of these don't have like a good impact, so you want to get one that you get an actual hit, if that makes any sense to you. And now this thing wants to be a pain in the ass. That's exactly what it will be sometimes. Apple likes to make things pain in the ass, so probably because they can get their support more popular. But anyway, put that in. You want 6, not sex. We want 6. I would save the longer ones for the last one, because that's mainly what they do there. A fire's fine. We'll make a little poof sound effect. Yeah, we're using sound effects. Sorry, there's no exception for not using a sound effect. It's like a little grease fire. That looks like fun. Wait. Okay. If anything's unclear, feel free to go in the comments. I'm not one of those Hollywood snobs that think they're all great and, try to act like they're all busy and everything. Well, I mean, they are, but they don't have to be like that. This is a long one, so we might want to save it. Oh, for the 5th one, I would save ones with a bigger impact or more intense one. This works like this. This was kind of similar to one of the honorable mentions, I might say, where a kid just pops out of a window. So in the 3rd one, like this one, I'm kind of talkative, so if that annoys you, too bad. Grabbing a little beer right there. We got quite a bit of long ones, so I'll just do this. Actually, this was a good one somewhere around here. Okay. Yeah, we wanted that. Looks very pleasant to me. Alright. Now, like I said, the 5th one is kind of intense with a huge symbol in the music, so make the 5th one a big one, so something like this would work. Boom! Pow! Something like that. And you can readjust the clips in the timeline later, so don't really worry. And like I said, for the last one, which is the 6th one, we want a long one, so something like that would work. You want to be, if you're not very creative, you might want to turn creative. So if you're not, this might not be right for you. I think I'm gonna put this back a little bit. Okay. Alright, now since we got all of our media in, we're gonna now put them all in slow motion. Slow. Slow. I don't make the honorable mentions, I just imitate them. They're just fun to make. As you can tell by my channel name, Meet Up Honorable Mentions by AFV. Okay. I know this is longer, I'm probably gonna have to rearrange it anyway. Alright, next of all. Okay, I put our backgrounds in. There are a couple ways to do it. I've done a few ways. You can download a moving background from using the same converter, or you can just use one of. I'd rather use the dynamic ones to for demonstration purposes. Well, whatever. I'm not doing demonstration. Whatever. I'm just gonna use a curtain background. It's not the best background, but I'll just use it anyway. I've used it before. The background's really not the most important part, so that's why I don't care about it too much. And this is what you want to do. Press that button right there. Cut away. You want to put picture in picture. Dissolve. swap. This way you swap it. Put the timeline back here, by the way. The heck? What's this? I didn't put my, oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I told you that iMovie doesn't always like to cooperate. The heck? Okay. Sometimes iMovie hates me, and, I can really understand that. As boldly as possible. There we go. Anyway, somehow, alright, you click the curtain thing, and you want to make it as big, maybe. And put a border, another border around it, a thick border. And try to make it a color that might match, like something like that. It's gonna cut a color. Stupid, I swear. There we go. That works perfectly fine. When you click on it, it's kind of cool. It does this little animation, and I kind of like that animation. Well, anyway, next you want to do our transitions. Go to transitions. Always do cross dissolve. When they call it honorable mentions, the cross dissolve and the border, the frame, makes it look more honorable. Slow motion too. And comedy, you know, comedy when mixed together, a lot of stuff just mixes together like hot dogs and soap. But a lot of the times when it mixed together like hot dogs and soap, it's actually pretty funny. And all the deal with the memes and all that stuff is just stupid and not funny at all. I gotta say, I'm just gonna say that right there. It's just dumb. I never thought it was that funny at all. Or stuff like that. I'm just using that as an example. Alright, next for music. I got a lot to talk about for music. Okay, so whenever I started, I went to sound effects, jingles, indulge, which is, yeah. I liked it because it sounded closest to the honorable mentions. But I decided, you know, that's getting boring. Like, I really want the real honorable mention music. So what I did is I made a remake. I actually went on my piano, did the little violin version. I titled it for some weird reason Fav, if that makes any sense. Oh, that's a different. Oh. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't sound that good. And then I got tired of that again, so I decided, and this is what I'm using for today, unfortunately. America's Funniest Home Videos. I got 2 of them. I usually use the season 12 one. And it's the sound effects aren't that loud, but the quality of the sound is terrible. And I've been informed that the music to the song, if they're not lying, the name is Enchanted Meadow, and the artist is Christopher Stone. Where the hell he did it, I have no idea, and that's the problem. And he said 5th Floor Music and ABC Music and Songs.com, and I look in there. I asked ABC, you know, what is with it? They have no idea. I don't know, and I really don't know how to get it. And it's really frustrates me. Like, how does AFV get the music Enchanted Meadow by Christopher Stone? It just bothers the heck out of me. Well, anyway, this part's a little bit hard. It's optional if you really can't do it, but I adjust the frames, not the frames, I'm sorry, the media, whatever, the video, where it's timed, or the impact is timed with the actual music, and it's probably hard for some people to do. I do it anyway. What I basically do is, if you're musically inclined like me, I'm not trying to brag, I'm kidding, you can count. So let's do this. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 1, and you can use the impact on either 1 or 2, preferably 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you kind of got the idea. But anyway, I'm going to have to shorten that. I might not do it through the whole rate. No, that's not how you do it, sorry. Still not there. You gotta like use your own judgment on which timing you want it to be put on. A little bit too late there, unfortunately. Mentions. You got the idea. If you can shorten that a little bit and put this a little bit shorter. I just kind of have a prediction of what's gonna. And it doesn't always have to be on time, but. Well, I ended that a little bit too late, that's the problem, so we might want to. And like I said for the 5th one, and if you really can't do it, try to do it for the 5th one. It's that big... Yeah, I did a terrible sound of that, but you have the idea. Nope, still a little bit too late. And, I mean, AFV probably only knows what I'm talking about, even if they're watching this. Oh. There we go. My computer fan's running a little bit. It's cool. Alright, that's why they're kind of fun to make. My computer fan's going a little bit crazy, but that's how you basically do it with a Mac. Now, we're not done yet, sorry guys. I'm just going to double check it and make sure it looks good. Perfect with the timing, mostly. Anyway, they don't all have to be perfect. Make most of them perfect, though. That's what I would say. Here's the fun part: the sound effects. So what I basically do is I do most of it in iTunes. Sometimes I do it with the sound effects built in. Basically make the sound effect. It's simple. You just make the sound effect that you think. And be creative. Don't just use hits and whistles. Use something different every single time. Don't repeat a sound effect in one honorable mention. Use a different one each one. Don't repeat them. So you can like use it in a different honorable mention, but don't repeat them in the single honorable mention. I'm gonna go to iTunes and see what I want here because I think I have a wave crash. And I might put a screen on a lot of them too. I'm not going to do it for the whole thing. It's a pretty interesting one. Can't find all of them. I remember there's one on the honorable mention that's like... Terrible reenactment of it, but I like it a lot. It's kind of funny. The funniest one of all of them. If you pugged and pud, or pugged and like, whatever. Look up that one and the last one and that one. That's the scream that I like. And I would, unless it's really loud, put it in 400%. And the wave crash, I guess, would work. My OCD makes me put it under the oh, forgot, sorry. Put these to 0%. You can just do it while you put the sound effects on. Okay, that works fine. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna try to, I'm not sure if I have a poof or not. I would like a poof. That was a terrible way to spell it. No, I'm not gonna find it. So what I do now, is I do the same, okay, so I'm gonna look poof sound effect. And, sucked. I guess we're gonna get the same poof sound effect for all of them. That's a pretty cool one. I guess, like I said, use different stuff. Okay. Alright. It's set default by MP3. Use MP3, please. It's taking forever for some weird reason. Of course, MP3s are going to take a lot less time than MPEG-4s. Like I said, crap load of crap. Don't want to worry about that. All we're worried about is the sound effect. And, that is it coming into the, okay, right when the fire explodes. I think the grease got onto the burner. It's kind of quiet, unfortunately. Okay, and the sparkle sound effect, whatever. I like that sound effect. I don't really use it that much because it doesn't have that many uses, but I like to use it anyway. And like a little scream too. A tiny one. I don't think we need a huge one. Kind of have to do that with iMovie, you know. Their updates are kind of downgrading it rather than. Alright, I'm not gonna show you the rest of the ones, but you kind of got the idea. I'm gonna do the rest of the ones and show you how to do some other stuff with it too. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it for right now. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I was kind of out for a little while, you know. Not really that long, it's 8 o'clock now, but, I was just, you know, binge watching a little bit of, stuff, so, anyway, let's get back to iMovie, and back to where we were with the, our honorable mention, and, you're probably not going to be able to hear it very well, it's going to be in the next batch of, honorable mentions, but here's the finished product.
Honorable mentions. Thank you.
pretty much done there. Okay, so what we want to do now, actually, it doesn't really matter. We got a file. I put him, you know, if he's 60, of course. Desktop is fine. I'm gonna save it. It shouldn't take too long. Just minimize it. These are some fun to make. I mean, not everybody's gonna like it, of course, but you know, some people would. So, just letting you know that. Don't have that much to talk about. I don't know. Probably nobody's gonna want to care, but who's excited for iOS 11 tomorrow? I'm excited. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I've seen some of the jailbreak tweaks with the new interface, and I don't like the new interface that much. So hopefully that's not gonna happen. And if it does, I guess I just won't get it. I do kind of like the iOS 7 look. I really did like the iOS 6 look, the old time look. It was really cool. But nothing I can control with that. So yeah. Seems like we're still waiting for. Looks like we're gonna be done just a minute. Okay, share successful. Don't worry about that. It's been put on the honorable mentions. I have a folder for the honorable mentions only, so I'm just gonna put it on there. It's gonna be put down there. I don't know why it was positioned like this in the first place. I'll like this. Oh no. I gotta delete some of the ones without the frames. Anyway, okay. Now what we want to do, you can save them in there, upload them to YouTube. If you do want to upload them to YouTube, I recommend using this encoder called Handbrake. If you ever watched Silicon Valley, it's a lot like the Pied Piper app, pretty much. So you just put it in there, encode it. You got to get it from the internet. You can learn more about it if you want. Here's all the honorable mentions I've made. It's a lot, shamefully, because I shouldn't be making so much. I probably have a lot of better things to do in my life, if, you know, other than make honorable mentions. But this is a pretty long span of time, so it's not like I made them in all like 2 weeks or whatever. But put it in a Handbrake. You can put them all separately, or put them in a compilation or a batch like I do. I kind of like to put them in compilations. It's just easier for me to upload. And I mean, by your perspective, it seems like I need to upload a new batch soon. So be ready for that. Be ready for iOS 11 tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to make an honorable mention. That is it.